Hi and welcome everyone. Happy Friday again. I feel like I just said that. Anyway, I'm Sandy of Lolling and Sand and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in beautiful Canada. Alrighty, I hope the cord to my phone isn't in the way. Someone forgot to charge her phone, so we'll see. I'm just checking to make sure everything's working as well. Here's the stamp set we're using while we're waiting. One of the stamp sets. There's two here. So we're going to use, and we haven't used this yet, so this is going to be fun. This is a grand kid, and you might be thinking, well, I don't have grandchildren. Why would I want that? Well, because it's a fun stamp set that is for more than just that. Yes, it does say granddaughter here, and that it says grandkid here, and it says grandson here. However, still setting her up here. I can't believe that. There we go. Whoop, not yet. There we go. We're in. Hey, Rosemary. Yes, happy Friday to you too. Hey, Lee, happy Friday. And welcome. I think we have it working now, except the part that I never like when the base of my stand shows. I don't know why, I just don't like it. And maybe just adjust this light a little bit more. Don't fall over. It's a tippy one, you know. Okay, so as mentioned, a grandkid. So this is cute, and this is what got me. Oh, hey Marcy, welcome. All right, let's set that up so I can actually see your comments. Okay, so this one says, and by the way, I am inky, yes. No amount of money could ever show how much I love you. And then you follow down here, but here's some anyway. Like, how cute is that? What else? Congratulations. That's awesome. I like this one. So smart, so fun, so sweet, and so wonderful. We must be related. Oh, yeah. Okay, you are so loved and happy birthday. So you can use congratulations on its own. You can use happy birthday on its own. You can use this on its own. So proud of you, which goes with congratulations. You can use that on its own, and you'll see that today. And yeah, best grandkid ever to an extraordinary granddaughter. Yes. Anyway, it's real. We're using that. We are. And let's set that aside way back there. Okay, and yes, we have used this once. In today's video, what I'm going to show you is a bunch of different things. I know right now you're like, my head is spinning. There's all these new products. So I'm just going to show you a different way of using a bunch together. Get them separately, get them together, whatever suits you. I also want to say, like, I am so super excited. Yes, it took me days to set up my BOGO. This is the day before. It starts tomorrow, June the 6th. Yes, I had to look at what day it was, what the date was. I know what day it is. So yeah, Saturday, June the 6th at 9 a.m. my BOGO goes live. It's going to be posted right here on Facebook. Also go out in a newsletter, and it'll be on my blog. So depending on where you watch, there you go. What else? Oh, and I also want to say again, please read the guidelines and information before the sale starts, just so you're acquainted with, I don't like to say rules and regulations, because that sounds pretty mean, doesn't it? All right, anyway, back to this. So anyway, I'm really excited. Am I going to sleep tonight? Probably not. Oh yes. Yeah, me too, Rosemary. I know. Yeah. I don't even think I'm going to have to set an alarm for tomorrow morning. Seriously. Really don't think so, because I'm like, excited. Okay, so yes, we're using Forever Fern. We're going to use it in some kind of funky colors. We're going to change things up just a little bit. To mention again, these are distinctive, so they have lots and lots of variations in the color, and they're very distinct. Yes. Let me just see if I made sure. Did we talk about everything? Oh, by the way, while I'm doing the video, it's okay to share while I'm talking. That works too. Hey Lisa, welcome. Glad you can make it. What else? Oh yes. Okay, so let's get started. I know I could talk. I'm not talking for an hour, I promise you. Now I'm looking to see where I put my big shot, because I actually do need it today. All right, we're gonna bring in some scrap paper and a little piece of paper. I know it's not cute. All right, and then these are the stamps from Forever Fern, some of them anyway. Oops, you know what, I had them on what color I was using them, and then I just messed them up. Don't do that. There's a reason I stack them like this. A very good reason why I do this. All right, okay, so what we're using is Poppy Parade, Mango Melody, that's probably out of the frame, but you'll see it when it's actually going. Yeah, and of course the video's behind. That's the way it is. And So Saffron. Okay, honest to goodness truth, this just arrived. So Saffron. Can you believe I did not have this color? Of all the inks I have, I did not have this color. I am so glad that the UPS truck pulled up, because now I can use it. Okay, so one thing I want to show you. Now, when I did my sample, and yes, I actually made samples, plural. What was that? Where was that going? Oh, I had it on a bigger piece of paper. So I'm just going to show you something. I'm going to die cut this, and this is my die. And I kind of want to know where everything is going to fit. So here's a tip. This is my die. I'm just making lines around it. They will not be die cut like that. So now I know where the focal point is. Now if you're doing something smaller, that's probably more important, but I just wanted to show you that that's kind of a cool tip to use when you're doing that. Let's get stamping. Okay, first was So Saffron. All right, you know what I forgot to do? No, I did not forget the re-inker. It's still in the box. I'm like, why would I do that? My suggestion is always to get the re-inker when you get the ink. And what a pretty color. I originally had Daffodil Delight, and you'll see that in the original. And then it's like, whoa, I'm changing it. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that you go different directions. And you know I like to use threes, so a little bit here, a little bit there. I can always add. This one I'm saving for any spaces. And then, can I stamp that off and let's see what it looks like? Okay, so first generation, second generation. I like that lighter tone, so that's what I'm going to do for the center. My originals didn't have as much in the center, and I just want to make sure that we get there. I am going to leave that open. Oh, by the way, I hope you can't hear my fan, but I do have a fan in here. Just get warm in this room. I know I did not. I know I said I was moving the whole 9 yards downstairs, and I haven't yet. So, all right. So this is now Mango Melody, thus the fan. That's where that story was going. I like to do that stamping before, because as you can see here, I didn't press hard enough here, and I do tend to do like really fast when I'm just showing it like not on my good paper. So take your time when you're stamping. Don't be a Sandy when you do that. All right, because this is light, I feel quite confident that I can go right over top of it and it's perfectly okay. No freaking out. I did have a second stamp for this. So it's the same stamp, but they face different directions, which is cool. I like that. Does anyone have this set on their list? Or if you're a demonstrator, do you already have it? You might. All right, so that was Mango Melody. And I don't know why I'm reading it there because it's over here. And this is my one stamp set. Another tip. This is the one that after everything's done and I put everything up on the shelf, this is the one that apparently I don't close all the way. So wait for it. When you hear that noise, it's closed. I know, sorry for the big noise. I don't usually do that, but see, perfectly closed. So again, opens, the new ones open like a compact. All right, I have to tell you, of all of the stamps, that one's my favorite. It really is. I don't know why, it's just, maybe because it's different. Oh, and I've inked the top of my finger. 1 second. I have a rag here to clean that up. I'm not bleeding, I promise. So, when we talk about distinctive, Lee, you don't have this. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it's on your list. Excellent, Lisa. Excellent. So you can see how the stamp looks pretty plain, but when it actually stamps in the distinctive, you can see how it's way darker down here and then light. That is so brilliant. And I say that with all sincerity, like, thank you, Stampin' Up. I am stamping over that color. And then I did save this spot for this larger stamp. Now, the one thing I find when I do this is, again, you know my theory of less is more. Less is more, so you don't have to go not so crazy. Just get some color in there. That is a beautiful image. I feel like I have to put a little bit of, and I'm not re-inking, well, maybe I better. I'm just going to put a little bit there. I know I usually stick with 3, but it just felt like there was that little spot. And I am closing these. Oh, the sunflowers. You know what, Lee? Since I've seen the samples, and I've seen samples with white on white and white in the so saffron and white with like everything, they are like love, love, love. Okay, so we are back to so saffron, the color that I've been ignoring. And these are the little dots. So they just add a little bit of, I don't know, fun. And you know how you always say turn it around? It's in such a tiny little area that, yes, I have itchy hand. Does that mean I'm getting some money? That would be nice. A little bit over here. Where else? I don't think this is going to show. Oh, no, it's not going to show there either because that's getting cut. A little bit. When I did that, I did it really lightly, and I only like pressed down part of it, which you can do. Just don't press down a little bit and do, oh, that one didn't work. I was expecting, there. When you're just doing itsy bitsy little bits, especially I find this worse with the small stamps, is you will get that little halo there, and you don't want that. You don't want that. All right. I feel strongly that I want to clean my hands. You know me and my hands. Okay, 1 second. I have to reach back and get my big shot. Oh, I almost toppled something over and I didn't. This will just be off to the side. So the die I'm using is from the Layering Squares, and this one has the scallops. I am not layering today. I'm keeping her simple. I did get this idea, although hers looks completely different, and that's what I do. I get ideas off of the demo planning place, which when you're a demonstrator, you get to, you're on that, and there are thousands of gorgeous cards on there. More than thousands, I'm sure. Alrighty, so through my poor cutting plates. Oh yes, one thing I want to remind you of is that new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, again, is not available yet. So if it's on your list, you have to wait a little bit. Back to the floor. I know, how sad. How sad. Let's do the sentiment. So for this, I went, should I use, you know, one of these colors? No, Memento Tuxedo Black one again. Okay, so without thinking, I punched out part of this end. Okay, so this is the Lovely Labels Pick a Punch, which means there's actually 2 different punches in here. They punch at the same time, but one piece of paper in there is fine. 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1 inch fit in both of those. Hey Deb, welcome. Hey, no worries about being late. You were just part way in. So I've done the stamping here and just about to do the sentiment. The sentiment is from the grandkid. We are using So Proud of You. Looks like it might be crooked. Don't you worry, I've got one waiting in the wings, just in case. Just in case. Oh, by the way, for those of you who have not received your catalogs, I was outside on my porch when the letter carrier came by, and I said to him, can I ask you a question? I said, first, just leave it down on the steps. I will go down and get that, so we're, you know, good 15 feet apart. And I said that I talked about the catalogs going out 3.5. You got yours already? Okay, here's the thing. That was mailed from Canada, correct? Whereas mine, that came from the States, Utah. I don't even know if it's from Calgary or if it came from Utah. I said, nobody has them. Well, one person has them that came through the mail, mailed through Stampin' Up. And he said, you should see the stuff that we haven't sorted. I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, we're coming on to a month. So I said, I'm not complaining. I just wanted to know what happened. So if you don't have a catalog, if you already have a demonstrator, please get a catalog from them. If you don't have a demonstrator, then contact me and I will get one out to you. All right, it is definitely crooked there. So I'm going to do my usual, which is bring in my scrap paper. And can you see this edge? I'm not sure. Well, anyway, we'll just pretend this is an edge. Okay, that seemed pretty straight. And I only say that because I was kind of holding it straight. I'm going to go down to this end because I've already punched it. And hope for the best. Might be a little low. It's a little low, but I think I can live with it. We'll let that dry for a second. I was using my early espresso earlier this morning, and wow, I didn't realize when I smudged everything how wet the ink was. So yeah, reminder to yourself, if you've just inked something with a fresh ink pad, you might want to inky fingers. 1 second. Yes, I do. My poor cloth. The other one is even worse, but it'll just pop in the wash and get clean. So I'm ripping off part of that end because otherwise we'll be punching. Okay, so this is 3/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to slide that in. I may be cutting this a couple times to get her close enough. So, oops. Yep, way closer. I guess I could have ripped a little bit more off. The thing is, you can't really see the words, so probably would have been a good idea for me to have already cut this. Uh-oh, which one was this one? I was like, which one was I using? Crazy girl. Oh, I think that's as close as we're getting today. So 3 little scraplets, not bad. And into the recycle bin you go. I am constantly scolding myself for not putting things away. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Speaking of, things that ooze off everywhere in their brain, I forgot to do the inside of the card. Hello? I could bring out the ink again. This will be much simpler. And I just have to remember what was what. I had that there. I know I haven't done a lot of... Okay, that's the mango. I haven't done a lot of card inside of the card stamping. Kind of wanted to show you, everything. And what color is this one? That looks like so saffron. Okay, so we're just going to do 3. And I prefer to not start with the darkest color. Okay, so I only mailed that out this week, I think, Deb. Was it this week or like last Friday? I forget. So, holy mackerel. Okay. So, there's nothing wrong with the Stampin' Up mailing selector that I used. It unfortunately is just the way it is right now. Just the way it is. So, when we're done here, believe it or not, and I know you're like, you did what? I made 2 other samples. I really did. So, in different colors. Shock. I know, eh? Oh, I love that. I love that in Mango Melody. And again, oh yeah, it is on screen. I can see the bottom of the screen. Okay, and then we're back to Poppy Parade because it's such a happy color. Finished. Less is more. Oh, and there we go again. You think it's shut, but it isn't. And that wasn't even the one that I usually forget. That's your question. Oh, which was my question? Oh, about the catalog. I think I can't remember if that was this week or last week that I sent that. Okay, checking my inky fingers because I don't want to get ink on everything. It's not going to come off right now, but I can at least dry it. My goodness, Sandy, you are messy today. What's that all about? Alrighty, let's put this card together, shall we? Okay. Because I'm sticking with the happy theme for this card, I chose a Poppy Parade base. Which is 4.5 by 11. No, 4.25, pardon me, by 11, scored at 5.5. This piece is, so that's 4.25. This is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Do I? I do. And it looked a little plain, and I'll show you. Oh, my phone's, hang on, my computer's going goofy. Okay, no more charging, so I have to talk fast. No charging. Okay, so here it is here, and I went, that is a little too plain for me. So, I still wanted the Poppy Parade in the background. So, remember this, I have used it. This is the Tasteful Textures 3D embossing folder and how it looks done in Poppy Parade. I love that texture. Last week, okay, thank you. Thank you, Deb. I wasn't sure. It's still fast considering, the other catalogs were made so long ago. I was looking for my bone folder. Now, this time it feels very straight, so I don't think I need to bring my cutter up. But you notice how I like to turn it over and do both sides. That's laying pretty flat, and I like it. So let's bring some glue. There we go. Oh, stop. That bumpy noise. There we go. Alrighty. I sent it Monday. Wow. Okay, that's fast. This is Friday. So, eek. There we go. I love tone on tone. Let's do the inside while we have the glue handy. Lots and lots of space to write. So this layer is the same size as the Poppy Parade layer measurements that I already gave. Over you go. Does anyone have any questions about my BOGO sale that starts tomorrow at 9 a.m.? If you do, either let me know now or message me. You know what? Wait to see the others, Lee. I know, I love this embossing folder. When I started seeing people use like so many colors, I was like, I am in love. All right, I am going to pop this up. That deserves a popping up. And here I am at the end of another roll. Scissors. It's not a roll. Oh, I love that. Deb says, yep, husband going to work tonight, and guess what I'm going to be doing? Sweet. Sweet. I'm going to save that one. All right, so I should just need 4 of these. I know, usually I put one in the center. I don't think I have another. Oh, I might be able to. As I say, I don't think I have another package handy. Nope. All right, so let's get this on. Did I bring? Yes, I did. Okay, now that I cut my fingernails down to nubbins again, we're back to the take your pick tool. And one more. Come on. Come to Sandy. There we go. All right. Before I put that on, I kind of like that direction. And I'm not aiming for center. You know, I don't do center. Oh, the cool thing about it being embossed is that it comes off easily as long as you haven't pressed down. Lee said, answer your question. Your hobby demonstrator. Yay! Stampin' Up demonstrator. Okay. Can we buy your item right out instead of BOGO? BOGO. I can read BOGO. Not really, no, because it's not really at this point. No. I had to think about that, and I'm sorry for like hedging just a second, because you're the first person to ask me that question, and I didn't even think of that. But you know what? I might go down here with this. I just might. I will. So all the cards will look quite different, in other words. So, oh, and Janice, you sent me a message about the free part of, okay, no, I haven't seen it yet. I might have been just about, I see there's a message. Janice, I may have just started the video when that came in, or just typing up my little blurb that I put first on my video. Okay, before I start it. Okay. There we go. Why does this part take longer than the whole card? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just see if that's straight. Ta-da! And ta-da! Ta-da! It's a little lower than I would like, but hey, I can live with it. All right, now let's get rid of some of this stuff. Now they're stuck to me. Put the glue lid back on. I am. Okay, so there's the card for today. So what we use, I'm just going to go over, I wrote a list, so this won't take long. A grandkid stamp set, Forever Fern stamp set. Tasteful Textures 3D embossing folder. Tasteful Labels dies. No, I did not. That's not Tasteful Labels dies. This is the Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch, and this is the layering squares, one of the layering squares. Thank you. Oh, yay, I love your comments. Thank you. Thank you. I just thought, no, you know, not everyone likes green. I thought, why not do it in a different color? Speaking of which, why not do it in another color? So this one is Night of Navy, Basic Gray, which is the darker of the gray, and Smoky Slate. And for that one, I didn't use any extra punches. Each of them uses the same embossing folder. So this time in the Night of Navy with a white base. And there's one more, which is, and I have to bring out a die set. Oh, that's why that's written there. I'm like, why did I write this? This one is pretty cute. Okay, I think it's cute. So this is also from the A Grandkid, the You Are So Loved. And I used Poppy Parade, and I stamped in Poppy Parade. So it's kind of like the background instead of the foreground, basically. In the white, did that same embossing folder, the Tasteful Textiles. I think I wrote that down wrong. It's Tasteful Textile. And I used this die, which is from the Tasteful Labels dies. No, I did not. I used this die. Wake up. I wanted to use that one. I used this one. So how does that work? Okay. So I had a piece of paper yay big, stamped it to one side, and I die cut. Looks like that. After die cutting the first time, all I did was slide the die down. You can feel on these ridges when you're on the stitching here. So I just slid that down. This didn't come off of my big shot. It was still laying there. Boom, straight down, and ta-da, you basically have a new die cut. That is another tip. I am full of tips today, my goodness. Okay, now questions. Oh man, I don't like when Facebook does that. The questions got by me. Janice, we will talk separately after, because apparently I can't read the messages now that they rolled past. That's kind of goofy of Facebook anyway. So if you have a huge shopping list, and I know I said this on Tuesday, but in case you haven't heard it, if you have a really big shopping list, you need to join Stampin' Up. Why? Because you can get a free bundle. A what? You can get a free bundle. So any bundle in the catalog. We're not choosing it for you. You choose whatever bundle you want. So let's just go to page, I believe it's 124. No, that's Tasteful Textures, but whatever. So you could get the stamp set, bring them back over, and these dies free. The bundle itself is $65. That's $65 free. That's just one example. By the way, there's 34 bundles in the catalog. So not bad, not bad. If you, oh, it's 108, that's why. Weird how I can do that, isn't it? So if you love the Forever Fern that we use today, I know it's really tiny in this picture, but they are on page 175. You can get all those dies free. This one is $73.75. You could get that free. So the way it works, $135 is what you, what the cost of the kit. for that price, you get to choose $165 in freebies. What? And a bundle, any bundle in the current catalog. If that wasn't good enough, you get to join my Mix Stampers Inc. team. We're small but mighty. And your very first order after that, you get 20% off. And the next level of discount is 25% off. And that's even better, a quarter of the price off. All the information is over on my blog. Just so you know, I will put that link up in the video. And you know what, my friends? Oh, what else? Oh, guess what? I placed an order last night and I expedited it. And I'm hoping, I don't think it'll be here in time for Tuesday's video, fingers crossed, but it will be in time for next Friday's. So I'll get to show you lots of new things and not just pre-order goodies. Yay! Yay! Yep. Oh yeah, and it's kind of cute. Yep, you like the blue one? Because you know what? To me, that is masculine or feminine. I don't see the difference. I don't see a difference there. Actually, I don't see a difference on any of them. You know, I don't. Anyway, please share my video. YouTube, please subscribe so you don't miss anything. You should definitely follow this page on Facebook because sometimes, you know what, stuff just happens between videos. So my videos next week. I know this week it was a little mixed up for you, but my videos next week are, again, we're back to Tuesday at 2 p.m. and Friday at 2 p.m. That's it. Oh yeah, I'm going to put the shopping link up above. Don't forget my BOGO starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. Read all about it on my blog. I think that's everything. I think I talk like an auctioneer. Hi Sandy, welcome. Oh, not as windy today, Manitoba. That's cool. That is cool. Alrighty. Well, I'm just about ending the video, but you can always go back to the beginning and watch her again. It'll be up very, very shortly. Okay, bye-bye, my friends. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Stay crafty. See you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.